Well, hello everybody. Dave here. I'm sitting in my backyard just chilling. There you go. Just a little tour around the backyard. I'm here in Texas. It's really been a nice day. It's a little bit overcast, so it hasn't been too hot. It's been like 106 the last couple of days. But what I wanted to talk about today was I keep seeing all these people, and it's all over YouTube, and they're getting hundreds of thousands, even millions of views because they keep pushing this fear narrative that everything's getting ready to crash, the housing market, the stock market, and it's the end of the world, the sky's falling. And the thing that I think is really funny about this is, as you can see, I got a lot of gray in my beard, so I've lived for a while now. I'm 48 years old. And one of the things that I lived through was 2008. And what I think is hilarious is a lot of these people that are crying today, they were children or teenagers or in grade school in 2008. I remember 2008 when big banks, IndyMac Bank, my house was financed through IndyMac. They went under. Lehman Brothers, huge banks in New York went under. They were foreclosing houses every day. Millions of houses were being foreclosed on. People were losing their jobs. Companies were laying off. Everything was going to hell. The stock market at the time was 13,000. It went from 13,000 to 6,000, cut in half. And everybody then thought it was the end of the world. And we survived. So today, the reason that things aren't as bad as people like to play like they are is because, yes, we went through COVID. We had some issues with supply chains, but those things are coming back on. I'm making more money now than I did really in 2008, making way more money. I'm out of debt. I have a great life. The only debt I have is my house. You know, my cars are paid for. I got money in the bank. I think COVID in some ways was a good thing because when we were locked down for a year, it just forced me to just save. What I did the whole time during COVID, I'm a nurse. I worked tons of extra shifts, saved up money, and just banked it all and paid off my debt. And I think that's what a lot of people did. And this also explains the crypto crash. You got to look at it like this. Why is crypto crashing? Because it's very speculative. It's not the end of the world. It's just that it's a speculative market. And what I think happened is during COVID, a lot of people were home. They were bored. They couldn't go out. And they were flushed with cash because under Trump and then under Biden, they were sending out stimmy checks. So people really weren't spending money. So they go, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this free government money and I'm going to throw it in the market, or I'm going to throw it into crypto. And then that's when we seen the explosion of, stuff like Wall Street bets and all the HODL and the GameStop and, the Dogecoin and all of those things explode. And now everything is crashing because people don't have that free money. The world is opened back up because COVID restrictions have been lifted. So people would rather spend their money on going on vacations or doing other things. So they said, whatever. And crypto was kind of, I hate to say it, for most people, it was just a passing fad. For those people that are really down in there, that's been in it since like 2011, 12, whatever, to those people, it's still very important. To your bros on Reddit and 4chan, it's very, very important. But to the average person, I jumped in, and I'm out. It's not that big of a deal. I put some money into it. I think I put $500 in. I think my count on Coinbase now is like 120. I'm just leaving it all. I got a little Bitcoin, a little Shiba Inu, some Cardano, and some Decentraland. And I'm just letting it sit there. Who cares? It may go up, it may go down. Who gives a shit? It's just speculation. But to all these people out there that keep selling fear, the reason why they're selling fear is because it's political, because they don't like the Democrats. Me personally, I'm a libertarian. I don't like the Republicans or the Democrats. So I'm going to give you an honest opinion. But that's what it is. It's all tribal. And the thing about it is that people, when times like seem strange, that's when gold and silver, that talk comes up. Oh, you gotta diversify into gold. And what's funny about it is all these people that are preaching buy gold on YouTube, they all got links. So you can click their link and go buy gold, because why? They get paid money. So if I was getting paid money by some gold company, some fraud gold company, to get people to come there, I would be preaching fear, 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 the sky's falling. So you got to be smarter than that. You got to be smarter. The world's not coming to an end. Quit worrying about it. It's just the way it is. You know, it's funny. Go back and do some research. You know, inflation is like 8% today. I grew up through the 80s. I'm really old. I was born in the 70s. I remember the 80s. If you go back and look then, inflation was 13, 14, 15%. Housing got up to 18%. But you know what's funny about it? My mom and dad were always able to pay the bills and keep food on the table. And guess what? They bought a house. So you just, you know, it doesn't matter what things cost or whatever. You just acclimate yourselves to it. It's like anything else. You acclimate yourself to it and it just becomes the new normal. So just take heed. Don't get scammed by these idiots trying to sell you gold. Go back and look at the history of gold and silver. It's not really a good investment. Over time, you know, it's speculative. So it really makes sense that a lot of the crypto people are now getting suckered in for gold and silver, because, you know, crypto is very speculative and very, you know, hostile market. Same with gold and silver. So the world's not coming to an end. We made it through 2008. Turn off CNN and Fox News and all those channels and just live your life. Life's too short to be stressed all the time. This is Dave. Have a good one. Bye.